Welcome to Celebrate Aging. I'm Sandy Leah, and joining me this week is Georgia Heacock from Detroit Lakes.
Good morning.
Hello, Georgia, and thank you for joining me.
It's my pleasure.
Let's begin our conversation today with maybe you explaining to the viewers and to myself a little bit about yourself and your connection with Emmanuel.
Well, I grew up in Detroit Lakes, and so I was around and aware of Emmanuel when it started. And my grandmother's best friend, Leva Sealander, was one of the first to move in. And so I've been in and out of Emmanuel for years. My son used to go visit Leva, and he would walk across the street by himself with the dog. So you see, Emmanuel has always been pet friendly, and they made my son feel very welcome when he was 8 years old. In 1982, my grandmother, Blanche Mitchell, moved to Emmanuel. In 1995, my mother, Margaret Burritt, moved to Emmanuel. And in 1999, my mother-in-law, Catherine Heacock, moved to Emmanuel. So I've been in and out of here for a lot of times.
Alrighty, well, it sounds like actually you have a lot of connections to Emmanuel, Georgia, and all these ladies that you have just mentioned, I actually knew each and every one of them.
I know you did.
Yeah.
They knew you too.
Yes, they were wonderful ladies to be able to get to know. So I can appreciate where you're coming from, with some of them being relatives and Leva being a close friend. She was a close friend of mine as well. So, well, that is wonderful. And your most recent involvement here at Emmanuel is with our advisory board, correct?
That is correct.
So let's maybe educate our viewers and tell them a little bit about what exactly it is the advisory board at Emmanuel does. What are their operations here?
Well, first of all, I think all of you know that Emmanuel is a community of several different kinds of housing, and the advisory board does strategic planning for all of these different housing styles.
Alrighty.
And we make policy, we recommend policy, but it is the staff who does all the work and implements it.
Okay. So the advisory board, now, can you help me remember exactly how many serve on the advisory board? I know we have, there's like George Peters, Roger Winters.
Right, and I think that there are about 8 or 9 of us at the present time. There have at times been as many as 12.
Yeah, Kathy Fritz, I know. There's a couple of newcomers to the board. I know Dave Carsney has served for a lot of years, and of course our medical director, Dr. Hankey, who's been here for several years. And so what the board does is basically advise Emmanuel on their day-to-day functions, long-term plan type of things like building, finances.
It's more planning.
Like that. Okay.
We're not hands-on and we're not day-to-day, but we look at the overall picture.
Okay. So, and I have actually been to a couple board meetings.
Yes, you have.
With my most recent position as fund development coordinator. So I'm getting to know our advisory committee, I guess it's called. I still want to refer to them as the board, but it's the committee. So that brings us to the latest and greatest event that the advisory board has been involved with, and that is our annual charity benefit. And it's coming up.
But it's very special this year because we're celebrating the 45th anniversary of Emmanuel's existence.
Yes, we are. And actually with a theme, our theme will be Sapphire Evening and celebrating 45 years. That's coming up on January 29th. So actually about a week. Well,
it's a week
actually when this is aired, we're filming it the week prior too. So it'll be the week of. So if you're watching this on Monday, then you still have a few days to get your tickets.
That's right.
Because it's coming up on Friday, January 29th at the Speakeasy Restaurant. This is our annual fundraiser. We do one fundraiser a year, and so this is like major for us. We have a lot of leadership team that are working diligently to put this together. We have support from our advisory committee as well. And once again, it's at the Speakeasy. They do fabulous food, and I'm sure you can contest to that. Michael and the crew are just
wonderful.
The food, people are still talking about the spectacular meal that we had last year. So.
Well, and I think the credit for putting this all together belongs to the Emmanuel community and the staff at Emmanuel community. Staff here makes everybody feel wonderful who lives here. They do anything that anybody asks, and they put on a wonderful event every single year. And this will be just another.
Well, thank you, Georgia, and I will be sure to pass that on to those of you who aren't watching, but that's a very nice compliment. And the staff do work hard. They are working on the decorating. We once again have the front vendors, so if you attend, you'll be able to enjoy music and dancing to the front vendors. We also have a silent auction. Our charity event would not be a success without the people who come to have a great time, of course, first and foremost, and then all the support that we get from the community, all the businesses that donate silent auction items, and sponsorships, which we have the sponsorship levels in front of us, and we've been able to have different levels each and every year, starting with the bronze level, which is a $300 level, and we have a silver and a platinum and a gold, or silver, gold, platinum. And then this year we added the sapphire level. So maybe you'd like to tell the viewers exactly what that includes.
Well, the sapphire level is we're pulling forth this whole theme of 45, and it's
correct.
It costs $4,500 to be a sapphire sponsor. Mm-hmm. It includes 12 reserved seats and a signature drink and 2 wine raffle tickets.
Correct.
And if $4,500 is too much for you to sponsor, at the platinum level, it costs $2,500, and you get 8 tickets for that one. The gold is $1,000, and that includes 6 tickets. The silver is $500, and you get 4 tickets. And the bronze is $300, and that costs, you get 2 tickets with that.
Okay.
But now I do think that it's important to tell you that this event, you can just buy 1 ticket if you want to, for $45. And the event starts at 5:30 at the Speakeasy. There's a social hour from 5:30 to 7, and at 7 you will get one of those wonderful meals from the Speakeasy. And I believe the front vendors will play after that.
Yes, they'll start at about 8 o'clock, and all our tickets, once again, are $45. If you're interested in donating a cash donation, doing a sponsorship level, buying tickets, or donating a silent auction, the number to call is 847-4486. All these funds will go toward our mission fund to enhance resident services, purchase equipment, and different things like that. So all the tickets include a heads and tails game card, which gives you an opportunity to play a fun game and win some money. So anyway, I want to thank you for joining me.
Well, I want to point out, if you call and ask for Sandy if you want tickets.
Oh, they do. I've been getting lots of calls.
That's good.
Thank you for that. And absolutely, call and ask for me, 847-4486. Don't miss it. We hope to see you there at the Speakeasy on January 29th at 5:30. So we hope to see you. Thanks.